Well, welcome back, Gospeler Gimmicks. I'm your boy, Stormer Norman. I've been thinking lately, all the videos we've done so far have been on the F-150, right there. And I get home the last week or so, and I just see the poor old Ranger just sitting here in the yard. I'm like, I bet the Ranger sure could appreciate if we gave it some attention. So I probably haven't started this truck in like 2 months, maybe. And it's been cold. Like, not this past week, but the week before it was down in the 20s. So I don't even know if it's going to start. I've had bad luck with batteries in this truck, but we're going to find out if it'll start. First, we're going to check the fluids. Then we're going to find out if it'll start. And then maybe not today because it's kind of late today, but maybe tomorrow we're going to clean her out and give it a good cleaning, because there's like 1 inch of dust on the dash. The steering wheel's starting to get sticky again, and it's just, there's some stuff in the back here I might not even want to know. What's back there, but it's got to be clean because I want to drive it. It needs to be driven. It don't need to be sitting here in the yard rotting. So we're going to give it a little bit of TLC. We're going to see if it'll crank today, check the fluids, and tomorrow after church we might give it a good clean. And maybe, I'm not saying we will, maybe we'll fix this dang rust spot that's on the roof, because it is getting pretty bad. I can see that the clear coat's peeling up more on the hood too, so I don't want her to sit here and get in worse shape, because I did that once before and I had to bring it back to life. So let's see what we can get into. Let's get after it. Oh, and I actually made an intro. She was good on oil. The radiator was a little low, but barely. I only put a little bit of water in it. So let's see if the battery has any charge to start it. Now you're going to hear the seatbelt chime going off, or not the seatbelt chime, but the airbag light. There it is. This truck has been doing that since I bought it, and I could never figure out why. And I heard someone say, I heard someone in a group on Facebook say it's because the light in your airbag on the dash gauge cluster's out. And I never paid it no mind after that. Well, then I noticed the F-150 was doing it, and the airbag light was on when I bought that truck, and now it's not on. So flash went out, and it beeps to let you know, as if, I really care. But, so I did all the bulbs in this gauge cluster after I got it, because they didn't all work. But apparently I missed that one. So now I got to take the gauge panel out of this, fix that, and out of that one. I've taken it out of this, and it wasn't super hard, but I don't know about that one. That one might be a little bit harder. But it is what it is. This thing needs gas. Maybe I'll drive it to church in the morning. Probably not. It definitely needs to be cleaned. But I think I'm going to drive it over to the air compressor, check the air in the tires, and make sure that they're all good. They should be. We'll make sure the air in the tires is all where it's supposed to be. It seemed like the power steering was whining, so let's check that fluid. Forgot about that one. Alright, that was fine. I guess it was just my imagination. The tires were down like a couple pounds, like less than 10 most. I think the most, one of them was down 8 pounds. I like to keep them around 35-40 pounds on these little rubber band tires. But yeah, they weren't too bad at all. They held their own for quite some time. And I guess that's it that we're going to do today. Like I said, I didn't get out here. It's like after 2. And tonight's the Royal Rumble. Like, I got to be ready when that comes on. Can't miss the Royal Rumble. So, we got that taken care of. Tomorrow, after church, we'll hit this thing. We'll pull all the stuff out. The pressure washer, the soap cannon, all that new cleaning stuff I just got for Christmas. We'll pull all that out and see what kind of a dent we can put. See if we can't make this thing look halfway decent again. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll give it a shot and see what happens. I reckon I'll see y'all after church in the morning. So, we're home from church now. Actually, I've been home a couple hours. Just been waiting on an opportunity to come out. Had me some hamburger helper. I made hamburger helper last night for the first time. It turned out okay. I made brownies for the first time too. It turned out a little bit better. Anyway, we're going to get the Ranger pulled over there by the chicken coop. And you've seen in previous videos, by the wood pile on the chicken coop. And we're going to get it clean. I was thinking, should I work on the rust spot in the roof first and then clean it, or should I clean it first and then? But I think I'm just going to clean it first, and then I'll see if I have time to mess with the roof. I don't know if I will or not, but first things first, we're going to clean the interior. I'm going to go see if I can't find my mother-in-law's vacuum cleaner that somehow is over here. And I'm going to see if that thing still works, because I think my dad has it shoved behind the shed there. But it's a much better vacuum cleaner than anything else we got around here. So hopefully that works, because I'm going to need some vacuuming here. It's been a minute. Alright, so let's get it pulled over there and clean it up. So it's a little bit chillier today than it was yesterday. I wouldn't call it cold, but I got, you ever heard of a sun hoodie? If you fish, you probably have heard of it. But I started looking at these when I was getting into hiking. They're like a hoodie, but they're also like a t-shirt. So I felt like this was perfect for today. It's the wind that's the chilly thing today. Anyway, got the old vacuum here that was my mother-in-law's, but somehow it got moved over here when we moved, so I'm going to use it if it runs. Let's see if it runs. Well, it runs. I'm going to open it up and make sure there ain't a bunch of stuff in it. This thing sat in my garage for quite a while before it even got moved over here. So we'll do that, but let me show you what I'm working with in the Ranger. You got to open this door with 2 hands because it sticks. So the seats in this thing are disgusting. They were that way when I bought it. The carpet in this thing is disgusting. It was that way when I bought it. There seems to be some kind of moisture issue on this side, the passenger side. Not really sure why or what's causing it, because I've never seen a window leak in it. But maybe I'm wrong. So we're going to get all the trash out. And I don't have the fancy back doors that open, so I have to tilt the seat up and slide it forward to get the vacuum back there. And there's a whole bunch of stuff, if I can get the seat up. Whole bunch of junk back here I'm going to have to get out too as well. When I first moved over here to my parents' house, that's a long story I won't get into. I was using this to store some of the stuff that we moved from the old house, because we were just trying to move out in a hurry. So I just kind of tossed a bunch of stuff in here and then drove it over. Anyhow, let me get to cleaning, moving, and then we'll get to vacuuming. All right, now we're going to see what we got in this bucket because I don't have a clue. Be cool if I had something sharp. I mean, really, if you can't fix your problems with a hammer, what are you even doing? Is this screw off? Maybe it just, oh, it just pops off. Holy macaroni. I got a daggum hat. I got stickers. I got a hat, y'all. I did not know there was a hat in here. This thing, what is that? I don't even know what that is. We got this chemical guys bucket, okay? Total interior cleaner and protectant. Mr. Pink Super Suds shampoo surface cleaner. And Diablo wheel cleaner for all types. And we got a wash mitt, which is good because mine's dirty. So that'll be good. I still don't know what this thing here is though. Does it say on the bucket what it is? It is a dirt trap bucket insert. Place the trap at the bottom of your bucket to trap dirt and debris under the one-way filter to keep wash water clean and get the perfect scratch-free shine. What a genius thing. I guess it goes like this. Well, I'll be. That's awesome. We're not at the washing part just yet. We'll get to the washing part in a minute. Pop this bad boy open. I think I can use this interior stuff because I'm about to, y'all, the part you just saw me vacuum the back of the Ranger, I'm going to go ahead and clean it so we can get all the back part, because that part's kind of a pain in the butt to get to because, you know, I don't have the fancy third door and the seats only go up so far. So it's a pain. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the back half of the cab. And then we'll work on the front half. The easier part. Diablo. Mr. Pink. And this. Heck yeah. Let's get after it. Well, of course I had to try on the new hat. I cannot find my little drill brush, unfortunately, and it was the one I was using, maybe. I don't know, you guys remember the video where, what was it? 2 videos ago when I was washing the F-150, it was the brush I was using for that. To do the interior on that. At least I think it was. It was back in October. Today is January 28th. When y'all see this, it'll be February sometime. But I can't find my little drill brush, which would be perfect, obviously, for the Ranger, because the Ranger being... Ha! There it is. All right, so we got the drill brush. I went inside and got my microfiber that I cleaned up last time, maybe after we washed F-150. And we got our new fancy Chemical Guys interior cleaner. What more do we need? It's set for a time lapse. So pardon the noise for a minute. My dad's moving mowers around and stuff. But I thought we'd try an experiment on this seat belt. See if we can't get it clean. You remember the one video when I was getting ready for my road trip, I said I stopped and bought a new bottle of Super Clean because I couldn't find my other one. Well, here it is. I found it later that day, so now I got 2 bottles of Super Clean. We're going to try Super Clean and Tough Stuff. See what happens. It's a little bit better, not too much. Let's try this Tough Stuff. I think the Super Clean did a little bit better. But look at the moisture I was telling y'all about back here. The daggum seatbelt thing was rusted. And I don't know where it's coming from. I've never seen the windows leak in here. But, oh well. I'm going to get some damp rid and keep it in here from now on. I wonder what it would do to the carpet. I mean, y'all can't really tell on camera, but it looks quite a bit lighter. It didn't go away, but it got lighter. Let's try another spot. What about this one? We'll try the Tough Stuff. Again, y'all can't really tell on camera, but that pretty much went away completely. So that's an option for the future if I ever felt like cleaning this carpet. But the stuff I'm sitting on is pretty bad, so it'd be in my best interest just to rip the carpet out and put new carpet in it in the future. If y'all can see that. It's always been this way, but it's damp. Very lightly. Not soaked, just damp. And like I said, it's been that way the whole time I've had it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to vacuum this out. And I'm just going to leave the floor mat out of this so it can get good and dry. we're going to try and remove some of this sticky from the steering wheel here. I've never actually found like a surefire way to do this, so where it's like, oh man, that works so good. But this is the closest I've come, is degreaser and a drill brush and a big old mess. So here we go. Stellars, what are you doing today? Why are you being whiny? Why are you being whiny and mopey today? Yes, please. Yeah. I'm gonna call that done. That's about it. I mean, I can't really think of anything else I could clean. Got all the well, not the pillars. I don't really care, it ain't that dirty. But I've got 98% of the interior clean as far as I want to clean it. So we're gonna call that good on the interior. What time is it? 5:04. It's going to be dark in an hour and a half, 2 hours about. I don't know if I got time to wash the outside. Tomorrow's weather ain't looking so hot either. Let me check it and see. Maybe we'll just bypass the pressure washer part. Just clean it with the hose maybe. Maybe just wash the wheels. I've done that before. I just clean the wheels off, because clean wheels make a truck look clean when it's not. Let's see tomorrow's weather. Yeah, it's even colder than today. Oh, it don't get looking good till Wednesday, Friday. Well, let me figure something out. Okay, new plan. So the more the sun goes down, and I've got about an hour, maybe, not even that, till it goes down. So I really don't have time to wash it. And the more the sun goes down, the colder it gets. Which, you know, I have confessed to you, I am a Floridian and I am cold-natured. I do not care for it. Cold-natured, warm-natured, I don't know which one that is. Whichever one where I like being warm. I don't like being cold. I hate it. I despise it. But anyway, the more the sun goes down, two things are happening. I'm running out of time and it's getting colder and I don't like it. So I got thinking, this video that I'm recording right now, hello, is not going out for like a month. Like it's going to be a month for each, because I have a video coming out this Monday that is the road trip prep video from October that I recorded in October. And then after that, I got the water pump video coming out that I recorded 2 weeks ago, roundabout. And I release my videos every other week. So that means like the month of February, well, yeah, the month of February is basically covered. So this video that I'm recording right now is not coming out till either the end of February or beginning of March. I'm not sure. So I got time. I don't have to finish this video up today. And the weather will be nice next weekend. Yes, Stella, you can join us. The weather will be nice next weekend. And I can just finish it next weekend. We can wash it outside of the Ranger next weekend. I'm probably not going to drive it this week. Maybe once. I'm not sure. But we'll get the outside washed. Finish up this video next weekend. And I just noticed that my steering wheel is split. You can see the airbag in there. Good old 90s automobile manufacturing. Anyway, so that is that. We will pick up this video and finish it next weekend. Peace out. And we're back to finish up the Ranger video. Finish washing it. Welcome back. And today, February 3rd. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt, but I washed it. Okay, I washed it. We got some new goodies. We got some new dogs to do cameo appearances. And we got some new toys. I'm going to walk out to the garage and show y'all what I got here to help us complete the Ranger cleaning. So here's what I got, and this isn't all I wanted to get. I wanted to get a power ball for the drill to polish the wheels, but I didn't really want to spend $40 on it. But what I got is some clay scrubbers. I don't know if this is going to do anything to that paint, because you know, clear coat's peeling off of it in some places, but I figure it can't hurt. Can't hurt to give it a shot if I can find my all-purpose cleaner. And look at the little shorty. I got the little shorty spray gun. We gotta open this. Probably gotta put the fittings on it. So let's get this together, because I'm pretty excited. I've been wanting one of these for a while. This one was only 20 bucks, so it's probably not the greatest in the world, but it'll work for what we're using it for. Bam, bam. Looks like all we got to do is some pipe tape which probably ain't necessary, and put the fitting on. So it's not too incredibly difficult. At least they provided us with some tape. Let me remember which way this goes on. You want this like this. Yeah. Things are getting carried away. That's probably good. Let me find a wrench. We'll call that good unless it leaks, and we'll do it again. Also, I got a new camera mount. Ever since I got this camera, I got the DJI Osmo Action 3 for reasons. And I've been buying all kinds of mounts for the camera just to see what works best. Obviously the magnet one didn't work too good because nothing under the hood of the F-150 seems to be magnetic. I don't know why I'm opening that door because I just got the keys out. But I'll show you, I bought it for more than one reason, not just for using. It might not work worth daggone. Might not. Ugh. But you put the string around your neck. Here, let me set y'all up. You put the string around your neck, and you can tighten it, and make it however short you want it to be. And you put this part under your shirt, and then this part on the outside of your shirt, and it sticks magnetically. It'll hold the camera on your shirt, in theory. We'll find out if that actually works. I thought I would, I kind of want to, I got a couple events coming up I'm going to. The Highland Games here, and one's in Mount Dora. And March is the Celtic Festival in St. Augustine. Here's an airplane for you. And I thought I'd like to record that and put it on my other channel, The Outdoor Introvert. And this might work. I could put the camera on there and just walk around all day and film it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. But we'll give it a try here today on the channel and see what happens. And I've also bought another extra one of these magnetic clips for the thing because I didn't have enough. Anyway, I still don't have enough, but I'm one step closer. If I quit buying mounts, I'd have enough. Anyway, let me get the Ranger pulled over here in the washing area and get all the wonderful goodies out. Make sure Ava's not following the old people down the road. Okay, I don't see her, so she must have stayed in the yard. Problem, some of y'all know, me and my wife are separated. And I'm watching the dog this weekend. The thing about Ava is she can fit under the gate. So like there ain't really no way for me to keep her in the yard except to keep an eye on her. But there she is coming up the driveway, so we're good. So let me get the Ranger pulled over here and get all the wonderful goodies out, and we'll get started washing. We'll cancel that plan. First, let's get the F-150 over here and jump it off. It's crazy that I let this thing sit for 2 months, and it started last week, and now it's only been sitting here a week, and it's struggling to start. It feels like it's not got fuel. I don't know. It's fuel injected, so let me get the F-150 over here and jump it off. That'll do it. I don't understand why it's struggling to start. It's annoying. But then again, if I would drive the dang thing, probably wouldn't struggle. She loves the ride. Stella not so much. Where are we going, Ava? 30 feet over there by the chicken coop. Shedding. So it dawned on me that fitting wasn't going to work because I have this type. So I changed it out to the other one. We seem to be alright now. Not leaking. Of course there ain't no pressure on it either. I got it set to spray, but it ain't spraying. It's streaming. I put it on stream and it streams there too. So I guess there is no spray. Alright, well that about finishes up washing the Ranger. My dad's splitting wood back there, that's what that noise is. So I think I'm going to go inside and get some lunch. Let him knock that out real quick. I don't know if we're going to do the clay bar thing. I really don't feel like it. Maybe we'll try it. But after I get done eating lunch, I'm going to do some sticker removal on the back window. Because some of those stickers are really old and they're starting to peel. And I got a replacement or two. I have to check and see. So I'll be back in just a minute.
1 hour later.
Well, I reckon that's just where we're going to call it today. I got the clay mitt, whatever that thing is I bought. I got that out and tried it a little bit on the fender and on the hood, and it made a difference, but I don't know if it made enough difference for me to want to do the whole truck, because the hood, the roof, tops of fenders basically don't have any clear coat on them, so I don't really know if there's a point in clay barring the whole thing. But we might use them on the blue truck later on if we ever get around to cleaning that thing. So we might try them on that. And as far as the sticker thing, my mom's not feeling good today, and I don't want to run in and out of the house getting stuff that I keep forgetting because I forgot the stickers inside. So we're just going to call it there. I got enough footage to probably do like an hour-long video, which is plenty of stuff. So we are going to end it there. I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. I know this wasn't super exciting when I was editing the first half of the video last week. I was like, man, there sure is a lot of time lapse in this. So I need to get better. I need to get better at picking what I keep in the video and what I don't, because some of the stuff I had in this video probably not necessarily needed. So I appreciate y'all's patience as I try to figure out exactly how I want to do this, how I want this this channel to be. Isn't it right, Ava? You don't have to come over here, but go ahead and do it anyway. It ain't that hot in here. I gotta tell the people about the Bible, okay? So I was reading this passage. I don't know if I was reading it or if I heard it in church, and it reminded me of something. I spent a year and a half in a marriage program after my wife, well, not a year and a half, a year, in a marriage program after my wife left, and there's other videos on that if you want to go back and watch them. I'm not going to get into it too much. But one of the things they taught in the marriage program is taking responsibility for your actions. So let me read you this passage, Matthew chapter number 26. This is, Jesus is talking about who is going to betray him, that one of the disciples are going to betray him. And it says here in verse number 22, and they were exceeding sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I? And that is a question we don't often ask ourselves when things are going haywire in our lives, when things aren't going the way we think they ought to go. We're always like, well, why is this happening? Who is responsible for this? Well, it's their fault because they're doing this, or these circumstances, this is the reason that this is happening. But very rarely, if ever, do we stop and think, is it I? Am I the problem? And that is the question that I had to ask myself after my second wife walked out the door. And I was like, okay, this is the second time this has happened. I can't go, well, this is her fault. She took vows. She's not living up to them. Or this is the reason because of this. I had to say, okay, this makes twice now. Is it me? Is it my fault that this keeps happening? And, like I said, there's other videos where I talk about the process I went through and all the things I've learned and the changes I've made in my life. And, yeah, it's me. It was me. And the problem people have is they don't ask that question enough. Especially when it comes to their walk with the Lord. Like, well, if I wasn't so busy at work, I'd read my Bible, or I'd pray, or I'd evangelize, or whatever. It's you. Like, if you're not as close to God as you want to be, it's you. It's your fault. It's not His. God does not move away from you. You move away from Him. And same thing in your life with anybody else that you encounter in your daily life. people you work with, people you're friends with, relatives, you give power to whoever it is you blame. Whoever it is that you're putting the blame on, you're giving them the power. When you accept responsibility for your own actions, you give yourself that power back. You take that power back. You're saying, I'm in control of my life, not that person. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, that person is the reason my life is that way. No, you are. And by admitting that you are, you take that power back and you don't let anybody else have that power over your life. It's not them, it's you. The same thing if your life seems to be falling apart and you're like, well, if I could just do this, I'd get right with the Lord. Or if this would just happen, I'd get right with the Lord. That is not how it works. You got to take the step. You got to put in the effort. If you want a healthy relationship with your Lord and Savior, you got to do the work. So don't blame everything else for your problems. Step up, take responsibility, take that power over your own life and exercise it. It's your life to live, not somebody else's. Appreciate y'all hanging out, watching my video today. I know it wasn't much. I appreciate y'all for the views, because the first video I posted, having changed the format of my channel, which was, what was it? What was the first video I did? Oh, the headlights. Got like 400 something views. I have my phone. Here, let me get it on my phone. Oh, it turns out I lost some more subscribers. I had 452 the other day after I posted on Facebook. Now we're down to 449 again. That's alright. So the first video I posted about my headlights, 426 views. That blew my mind. But then I released a toolbox video, which I thought wasn't going to get no views at all. 628 views. Y'all wanted to watch me spray paint a rusty toolbox. And then my video I released recently about my road trip prep, it's only got 36 views. But I think I probably could have done a better job on the title. I think the title is I'm going to change the title and see if that helps a little bit. So I appreciate it, because before this, let me go back in time to some of my previous episodes. 36 views, 30 views, 18 views, 51 views, 21 views, 19 views. So back when I was doing the podcast, I wasn't getting, an eighth of the views that I get on these videos here. So I just want to tell y'all thank you, and I appreciate it. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, that would be a huge favor to me if you would subscribe, because I got to get to 1,000 subscribers before I can monetize my channel. And if I can start making money off this channel, we can start doing some cooler things and buying some, better parts to put on these things. I got to get some parts for that thing ordered. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like it, subscribe it. The longer you watch the video, the better it is for the growth of this channel. So I appreciate y'all stopping in and hanging out with me on this February 3rd, I think today is. Y'all should see this video sometime at the end of the month. And hope y'all have a good week, and I will see y'all for the next one. But don't forget, you might regret buying that Ford, but you'll never regret being forgiven. See y'all later.